Warning. This show contains strong language and topics that some viewers may find offensive. Listener discretion is advised.
It's my life in the box in front of me. The guitar in my arms is the soul of me. You walk by, ask to see me lay face down. Your head by the sword in your eye.
Hello wrestling fans and welcome to, is this the first actual Suplah of 2015?
Yeah.
Welcome to the first ever edition of the Suplah for 2015. I am Andy Kwan, and with me as always, as you just heard, it's Sam Brooks.
Your co-host of the year 2014. Hello, everybody.
Yes, and also the man who wasn't on that show because you suck, Liam Dunn.
Okay, right. I've got a challenge for Andy before we do anything. I've got a challenge.
Is that
for him.
conquering the streak? 'Cause by
Day
God, I
number
have failed so
616,
many times.
everybody. Day number
Right.
616.
Oh, I've got to tell you guys.
Do
a
they
story
actually?
about
Do
that.
they know what the whole streak thing is?
They can
actually
probably
understand
take an educated guess.
Oh, okay.
Picture it, right? Go.
Lovely.
616. So, what's your challenge?
My challenge is I've realised that because Andy, whenever we talk on Skype, Andy tries to improv the Suplah theme, and it always makes me laugh because the way he sings it isn't quite how the Suplah theme goes
Yes,
in
it
my
is,
eyes.
you motherfucker.
Instead, to me, it sounds like something else. So, Andy, can you please, right now, for everyone listening, can you just try and redo the Suplah theme? Don't play it. Like, actually, Andy, try and sing it.
Oh, that means I'm going to be singing twice today.
Just do it.
Alright. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Hello, wrestling fans.
No, right. Okay, stop there.
That's what I
Stop
do.
there. Okay, stop there.
This is too behind the scenes, damn it.
Now, can you try and do Chris Benoit's theme for me?
Okay, right, yep. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
It's the same fucking theme.
I'm a murderer.
It's the same theme.
That's my family. Oh no, God.
It's the same theme.
Shit.
And that's
It's the same, but slower.
It's not the
It's
same.
pretty
but
much the
slower.
same.
God's sake.
With the main theme, he's like da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Then he does Chris
Well,
Benoit.
it's
He's
not my
like,
fault Liam chose the Chris Benoit speeded up theme for our fucking theme song. Why is that my fault?
everything is your
I
fault.
accurately got Brock Lesnar's theme right and our own theme. It sounds like Benoit's theme. Change it.
Oh, god damn it. What's the news, Andy?
Well, the WWE Network is now live in the UK, so that means I have to sing at the end of the show. Great.
Yep.
Fucking
Yes,
brilliant.
it does.
Fuck you, Vince McMahon. Shut up and take my money. Oh wait, you got it. Great. We might as well talk
How
about
is it? How is it? I want to just remind everyone that towards, it must have been sort of October, November, we did a Suplah Bite Size. Now, for those of you who may not be aware of what the Suplah Bite Size is,
You're an
or
idiot,
could
but-
possibly,
You know.
or possibly be new listeners, Andy.
Go to our website.
This is the worst episode ever.
Best episode ever.
The Suplah Bite Size
It's
is
the best.
a shorter version of the Suplah that we do once a week, where we top up on news, basically. And there was one specific episode where Andy ranted about the WWE Network, and I'm not even exaggerating here. He ranted non-stop for about 12 minutes.
It was beautiful. What a moment.
It was more like 7, but okay.
No, I swear it was longer.
That's
No,
not
it
what
was
she
7.
said.
I swear it was 12.
I'm
Anyway,
the
go and
one who
listen to
edited
it.
it was 7.
Go and listen. It's on suplah.com, and he goes so in depth about why he hates this. And now it's finally here, a couple of months late, but it's finally here. Let us hear his opinion on the whole matter.
Better late than never. I love it. And
So, can I just say, better late than never is an excuse. That's what my girlfriend lives on. Just saying. That's a phrase she lives on.
You said the spray she lives at. What? Anyway, moving on. The point is, like, at that time, the network, you have to understand, 20 minutes, okay? 20 minutes! But now we have it. I actually really like it. I've got it for my Xbox, and I've got it for my PC. So, it's really good. Everything is in really good quality. Everything's not like censored with the WWF logo being censored. Everything's great. And I was just searching for random shit like Taboo Tuesday for a laugh, because fuck it. Who cares? I was like, oh my god, it's there. Okay, let's try Rebellion. I'm like, oh my fucking god, it's there. I was literally just searching derpy shit and just hoping that something would come up. And guess what, Liam?
What?
It does! So, it's great. It's
Brilliant. Brilliant
it's
observation.
fucking brilliant. And the thing is, like, I was having this discussion with someone, and they were like, it's basically £10. And Netflix over here is what, a $5?
It's like $5.99 a month.
Right, so it's £6.
$5.99.
$5.99. No, there's no Michael there. But the thing is, with Netflix can take stuff away whenever the fuck they please. They could technically add stuff, get rid of it, and there's stuff in the UK version that we can't get, that the Americans can get, and we're paying.
Hang on, wait, that didn't make sense. There's stuff in the UK version that we
there's
can get,
basically
but
stuff
that we
the
can't
Americans
but
get.
the Americans can.
Look. Yeah, here's a fun fact. When I was at sixth form and I used to do this kind of shit, literally one of my teachers would write Yoda next to a sentence going, "This doesn't make sense, Yoda," and I'm like, oh, fuck off. It's basically my answer to him. Like,
That's basically just a summary of who you are as a person, really.
I am Yoda. Anyway, moving on.
Network in UK, it is.
Anyway, yeah. So the thing is, there's stuff on Netflix that the Americans can get that we can't get. So, and it's like, it's not a watered down version of their Netflix, but it's a different version.
Yeah, but we've got stuff that they don't have, such as the in-betweeners.
Exactly that. There are stuff that we get that they can't, so it's
but the
purely
in-betweeners
regional.
you can get for free on demand anyway. The point is that I was expecting this to be a watered down version of the Americans' WWE Network, and it's not. It's got everything. It's literally got the British pay-per-views on it. It's got stuff dated back from like 1980, so fucking, it's amazing. And the thing is as well, the only thing I was concerned about was the original programming. I have no interest in ever watching Legends House in my life, but I was pleasantly surprised by the Monday Night War series, and I'm very, very surprised with the Rivalry series. Everything seems pretty good. The original content is decent, and as long as they don't change anything, I'm willing to pay $9.99.
No.
Maggle!
No, but I do have a question just before, because I kind of alluded to this a little bit earlier. It's kind of why I wanted him to do it and why I brought Chris Benoit up. How have they handled the Chris Benoit situation? Because if
I'm
you watch,
very interested.
yeah, I
the
mean,
only
surely if
thing
you
I
watch
haven't
WrestleMania 20, then with him being in the main event of WrestleMania 20, they've got to say something or do something. Is he in it? Is he
I
out
believe
of
there's
it?
a warning at the start of the thing that's like, we
You know what?
don't
We'll do it
promote
live!
this fucker or something. Like, I know that someone definitely said amongst us where it's like, they put a warning screen at the start of the Benoit matches that's like, warning, this is a murderer. Don't
No, that's
murder
not
your
it,
kids,
damn it.
guys.
I'm logging into
Jesus,
WWE
Sam.
Network now, so give me a second.
What, he is, isn't he?
Yeah,
I deny that.
I haven't
I'm
checked.
not dying
I can't
denying
believe I
that.
didn't check this. Why the fuck wouldn't I not
This would
check
be
this?
the first thing I would check if
would
I
have
ever got the
been-
network.
No,
This
I
would
went
be
with
the very
WrestleMania
first thing.
17. I was like, oh good, it's here. I can die happy now.
Brilliant. So, all in
616.
all, the network is a good investment, right?
Yeah, I mean, even the pay-per-views, I don't know how it works though.
I was going to say, because the whole thing, it's recently been said that over here, our pay-per-views, we used to pay £15 per pay-per-view. Now it's going up to 20.
Horrendous.
Right, per pay-per-view. So what is going to happen here? Are we getting the pay-per-views through the network? And if that's $9.99, does that mean it would actually be cheaper to get the network than paying through Sky?
Well, I would say it would work out cheaper because not only are you getting the pay-per-views, you're also getting everything. So it would probably be a more wise investment to get the network, even if you got it for Rumble. Because up until the Rumble, you can watch every Royal Rumble ever up until this one. So go for
It'd be
that.
a bit weird
I
if
would
you
say.
could watch 2016's Royal Rumbles now.
Well, that's why I said up until now, cockhead. But point
So,
being,
wait a
it would be a
minute,
more
so-
worthwhile investment.
The only thing I'm wondering is, I can't watch the Royal Rumble live because I'm busy the next day and I'm getting on a train to meet one of my friends the next
Oh,
day.
hello. Does this mean the streak's broken?
No, it's my old housemate.
Oh,
That
he
doesn't
only
mean
lived with-
anything.
Yeah, he only lived with guys. To be fair, the streak can still be broken, or something could be broken anyway.
Could be. You just have to be a bit more daring.
Let's just say that. Yeah, I mean, your standards might be a bit too high right now, Andy.
Anyway,
Moving on. So the point is,
Jesus.
fucking hell,
We're just
the
trying to
point
turn him
is-
gay at
Shut
this
up!
point.
The point is, how does this work? Does it archive the Royal Rumble then on demand
Yeah.
straight away? Or
Yeah, it
what?
would do that. I assume as soon as the pay-per-view airs, it will be on the network for you to watch whenever you want.
Oh God, hallelujah! Because I
There you
can't
go.
be arsed watching this shit live.
Have you checked out what they're doing with Benoit yet?
Yes, I searched for Chris Benoit, and an ECW event comes up,
Okay.
and I'm an idiot. I'm not used to this network. All the videos are at the bottom for some reason. Okay, so basically, I've loaded up WrestleMania 20, and it's still loading. It's
Brilliant.
still loading.
Great,
Oh,
we're
God,
going to be here for an
all
hour.
night. We're going to be here all night.
Still loading.
So
So,
whilst that's loading,
Whilst that's loading, I'm guessing it means that Barry didn't throw the hard drive out the window this time.
No.
yay!
Well done, Barry.
It means
Rub
Andy has to
butter
sing,
all
so
over it
it's good
and
news for everybody, really.
Fucking started licking it for no reason.
Barry, why are you licking the hard drive?
Try it. No, Barry. I'm gonna put some jam on it. Is that okay? No. No, Barry.
It's not bread, Barry, but it tastes like bread.
It tastes like bread.
It's white, therefore it's bread.
It tastes like bread. What the fuck?
That should be the new slogan for the network. Instead of $9.99, it tastes like bread. Everyone loves bread.
Barry. Do you want that to be our slogan? It's not $9.99. Not. It's over the top. It tastes like
Just
bread.
bread.
Yeah, I love bread. Okay, so
What
so
kind of
far
song
it's
could they come up with for
sexual
that?
content.
It tastes like bread.
PG-14, and I'm just waiting for it to load.
It tastes like bread.
Better
Tell
than
you what it's
Hovis,
doing.
it tastes like bread.
Right.
Okay, so it came up saying sexual content, and nothing came up at the start. It was literally, they're now in a ring, and there's a band doing the national anthem.
Well, maybe nothing happens. Maybe it's just they put him on there, but
What if
people
they-
already know
hang
the
on.
deal.
What if they've CGI'd him out? So it's like
No.
Triple H, Shawn Michaels,
Checking it.
and Air.
No, Benoit
Well,
is
they
there.
all just pull
Benoit is
mist
there.
out whenever Benoit does a move.
Yes.
Benoit's
It's
there.
just Triple H flipping over
There's
and like
Benoit's
tapping
face.
out to nothing.
All I see is murderer, so yeah, he's there.
Oh, he's in
You're
there.
an idiot. Great. So, shall we move
I would
on
have
from
paid
this?
to have seen them just green screen him out.
No, they just-
I wouldn't
they
pay
CGI in
$9.99,
Stevie
Michael,
Richards.
To see nothing.
No, I'm sorry.
They use
It'd have been funnier just to see Triple H tap out to Air.
No,
Right
either
at the
that
very
or-
end.
Oh my god, that could have been
either
the
that
wrestling
or you
debut
have
of
the
God.
option. You have the option to put in whoever you want in the place of Benoit, so you could see him tap out
No,
to I
God,
don't know,
God.
Zack Ryder.
Oh my god,
Zack
God.
Ryder.
No, literally, they could have God.
They
Because
could
then,
have
like,
said it was God.
because
They
then,
have
like,
done
Vince
that.
McMahon's like, well, God, you've had all these matches and you won the world title and everything.
They just put Triple H under a spotlight and he suplexes himself.
Perfect.
What?
That,
What are we
that-
talking
that's
about?
Perfect. I would prefer that for $9.99 Michael Cole. Anyway, moving on.
I would personally rather Benoit didn't murder himself and his family, but you know.
He's a cunt. Anyway,
Yeah. God damn it.
you know what?
What's next?
I don't say that word often, but for murderers, I think that's fine, isn't it?
So you're singing at the end of a show, that's great. What's the next news item?
Right. So speaking of cunts, Jerry Lawler has joined.
Whoa!
What?
Jesus.
Jesus.
And I love
What's
how
wrong with Lawler?
the thing is, I
Nothing
love
wrong
I
with
love
him,
how
I'm
he says. I
kidding.
love how he says, right?
Jesus,
doesn't use that word often.
guys. Anyway, Jerry Lawler has joined the SmackDown announce team.
Hang on,
WWE.
wait. I love how Andy said that he doesn't use that word often, but then he said it's justified with murderers, and then he goes, speaking of them,
No,
and then goes into Jerry Lawler.
no.
Jerry
I'm
Lawler never
kidding.
murdered
It's
anybody.
a joke.
It
Just
literally
murders vaginas.
We make fun of your segues, but god damn.
It was it was a
Oh,
horrible
man.
one. Shut up. So edit that out.
Fuck.
Right. Jerry Lawler has joined the SmackDown announce team. WWE have announced a shuffling of the announce teams, with Jerry Lawler moving to SmackDown and calling the
Really?
action alongside a prick called Michael Cole and Brian Saxton.
Byron.
JBL
Byron. His name is
Brian.
Byron.
Oh God, what did I say?
Brian.
Saxton.
I read that as
Brian
Brian.
Sexton.
I'm so stupid. Byron Saxton.
Byron.
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 No,
See you
it's
tomorrow.
in Mike Elbow. No.
Byron.
Oh my
Byron
God.
Hermione, said Harry Potter.
What's his name?
Fuck it now. Just Byron Saxton, yeah?
Byron Saxton.
Yes.
Byron.
Just move
Byron,
on. Move on.
Byron Saxton.
Talk.
Okay, so JBL, Cole, and Booker T are now the permanent Raw team, and poor Tom Phillips has been demoted. According to the Wrestling Observer, Lawler was always going to be moved to SmackDown for the new Thursday time slot, but it doesn't necessarily have anything to do with his intestinal disease.
Perfect. So,
Well, to be fair,
am I the only
to
one-
be fair, they probably don't want another heart attack on live TV. At least with SmackDown, they can edit that shit out.
yeah, because God forbid his intestinal disease has links to his heart attacks.
You don't know this shit. You're not a doctor.
Neither are you!
Actually, I did once change my name to Dr. Dunn a couple of years
Oh
ago.
God,
on one
we're not
episode-
going there.
On one
We're
episode
not
of the
going
Super,
there.
very obscurely, I did change my name to Dr. Dunn. So,
Anyway, is it just me, but this commentary team will never improve no matter how many people they shuffle around.
Booker
It's
T
always going to be
sucks.
terrible. Booker T, I had high hopes for, but
No,
now he's
why?
just...
He's terrible.
Oh, little pigeons, you shucky ducky, quack quack.
Okay,
It's
I
like-
need to address something now, alright?
What?
Booker T never said let the pigeons loose. Basically, we
I don't
combined
know.
Taz and
Yeah, that
Booker
was-
T together to create Booker Taz, right? And we basically combined it to go, oh, shooky doggy, let the pigeons loose, quack, quack, Michael Cole.
Deep rise in my F5.
Exactly.
Booker
And
Taz.
that's
This is
what
awful.
we created a new character, Booker T Taz.
no,
Booker
Booker Taz. Booker Taz.
I think Booker T Taz sounds great.
No,
but, you know,
Booker
whatever.
Taz.
Booker Taz.
Booker Taz. Oh, Booker Taz, Gollum Dixie, that nerd that Carmine voices. We need a sitcom with these characters.
On the
Funny you say that.
WWE Network, Michael Cole.
Jesus, this is like syphilites. Anyway,
Syphilis is the worst disease.
exactly. But, I don't know, like, they just need to get, I don't know, new people in for commentary. Don't just swap around already existing commentators,
Can-
because right now they're all just not good at their jobs.
3 people is too many.
Says the man on a
Ironic.
three-man show.
The irony.
Yeah, but
But,
we're good. They suck.
Are we?
We
Are
don't go
we?
around going, not him. No, my God, we do.
Yes, we do.
Oh my
That's all
God,
we
we
do.
say 9.99, Michael. Oh God, no,
We-
Jesus, help us.
We are the
Turning
group.
into them.
We are the group that just said that the network tastes like bread. Let me just remind you. of that.
Award-winning commentary right now, I think. Oh, for God's sake. Like,
Bread.
basically, this doesn't change anything. It's still in dire straits, right?
Pretty much. Now,
yeah, like,
now,
I don't
just
even care.
Bread.
so before we move on, just really quickly, there's something that I've noticed is missing from my notes that I would like to quickly talk about. And that's a certain game that was released at some point this week, guys.
What game was it, Liam?
I love how Andy does the Harry Potter. What?
What? I'm a wizard, Harry. I'm what?
I'm an immortal?
I'm a Mortal Kombat character. Basically,
I'm a
the
what?
For fuck's sake.
the creators of Mortal Kombat and also Injustice: Gods Among Us, which was released I think back in 2013,
I'm a what?
Correct?
have made a new game for
But I'm
mobiles.
just Harry.
Shut up. They've made a new game. It's called WWE Immortals, and the only way I can describe it is basically imagine Mortal Kombat, but with WWE characters.
Does that mean people get their spines ripped out and it's all gory and shit?
No,
Well,
no.
that's-
Oh, that's
Like,
not
when
Mortal Kombat then.
When I saw the fucking advert, it's like from the makers of Mortal Kombat. I'm like, holy fucking shit.
To be fair, though, right? I got to give the game its dues. It sounds like a ridiculous concept,
It is a ridiculous concept.
but
What's the story behind it,
It's
Liam?
a
Quickly, what's
lantern.
the story?
oh, okay.
What's the story
so,
behind it?
from what I'm aware, what happens is something about Bray Wyatt's light, and all the stars are obsessed with it, and then the Authority steals it, and then they press it, and then it opens up an alternate dimension where WWE superstars are Mortal Kombat characters.
That's literally all it is. Bray Wyatt gets a new lantern, Triple H is like, fuck you, I'm taking this. They don't know what to do with it, and the video game happens.
It's probably the worst storyline in the world. But,
Oh, it's ridiculous.
but I mean, I could imagine that being used on Raw. But
Oh, it probably will be, to promote the game itself.
to be
Please
fair,
don't say that.
the game is strangely fun, and the idea of them being WWE characters actually kind of works.
Please stop talking.
No, have you played it?
He hasn't played it at all. He thought you had to pay for it. That's how much
Oh,
he
you-
knows.
But it looks
But hey.
shit. I don't want to play Mortal... Like, I do want to play Mortal Kombat WWE, but not that!
No, it does work, to be fair, except for the character.
It does work.
They've got like 2 John Cenas, and one of it, he's literally a superhero.
That would make me vomit. That would
Just
literally
like in
make me
real
vomit.
life.
It's like
Who would've
they're
guessed it?
acknowledging he's Superman.
It kind of is. And then you've got The Rock, who's quite literally, like, a human rock.
Wow.
Oh my god, they took my TNA character, fuckers!
And then they've got, like, Daniel Bryan as, like, a goat guy man thing.
From what I've seen of Daniel Bryan, he just wears a yes shirt.
Oh,
He
that's-
doesn't look any different.
No, that's his Yes Movement one. There's a version where he does the
Ah.
No version.
So there are different versions of the characters
There's different versions of the characters. For example, there's Big Show as a lumberjack.
then. Ooh.
Because I
Wow, this
That's
is not
something
shit
you
at
want.
all, Liam.
no, to be fair, like there's some shit characters. That's bound to happen. There always is. In every fighting game, there's crap ones. But
But there's always the cool ones, aren't there?
there are the cool ones. For example, Trish Stratus is pretty cool. I think.
Also, Paige is pretty cool.
Yeah, she's like Raven Queen thing.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
So, I think it's worth checking out. It's a lot of fun. I think so, and it's not difficult to pick up and play. You basically tap the screen to punch them, and then you get like a finisher.
It's pretty simple.
Simple
I've
as.
played it myself. I would recommend it.
And Andy clearly hasn't because he's a bit of a mark.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Are you still on
Fucking hell.
Supercard?
I don't play that anymore.
You make it sound like it's a form of drug addiction.
It was a form of fucking drug addiction. It's like, I must get the best cards!
Welcome to Supercards Anonymous, ladies and gentlemen.
It's like Pokemon, but crapper.
But
Jesus Christ.
so yeah, so Immortals came out. I've been playing it for a little bit. I actually enjoy it. I think it's more fun than Supercard. I'm a little gutted that characters like AJ Lee's not in it, or Dolph Ziggler, for example. Like, they fucking put in Big Show and Sheamus and Roman Reigns, but no Ziggler or AJ Lee. Like, why? Look, Trish Stratus is cool, but for fuck's sake, why is she in there? She's been retired.
But it's
Yeah, I
thought
will
it's
say, I
like
was
a
very
leg-
confused as to why she's there. I was like, my starting team was Roman Reigns, okay. Big Show, why not? Hang on. Is that Is that Trish Stratus?
Yeah. And also,
Where's Trish Stratus at?
everybody seems to start off with the Big Show.
Yeah, all Roman Reigns.
Oh, I didn't get Roman Reigns. I got Sheamus, Big Show, and Trish Stratus.
No. Actually,
It's
my
like it's
team
forcing you to be
was
with the Big Show.
Roman Reigns, Kane, and Trish Stratus.
Oh, now Kane does look badass.
Kane does look pretty cool. He's like a pyromancer. Duh. But he's not in a suit, which is already an improvement over his character right now.
Exactly. But it's like they've got Trish Stratus in it, but like, and The Rock, but no Stone Cold. He could have been like some freaky ass snake guy who drinks
Yeah.
beer and shit.
That's the Viper. You got that wrong.
Yeah, but we don't want him in the game.
No, we really don't.
We don't
No,
want
I
him in the game. We want Dolph Ziggler in the game. You see?
But you know who else isn't in the WWE game?
Who?
Sting.
And you know what Sting did?
What did he do?
He arrived on Raw! Segway!
Oh my god!
Hey-oh!
What happened on Raw?
So,
What happened on Raw?
The big news to come out of Raw was Sting's first ever appearance on Raw, making it even more likely that he'll be wrestling at WrestleMania. The Vigilante, or as I call him, Batman, interrupted the handicap match. They interrupted the handicap match of John Cena versus Seth Rollins, Kane, and Big Show to even the playing field. The stipulation was set at the start of the show that meant Dolph Ziggler, Ryback, and Eric Rowan were reinstated after John Cena won. And I have come up with the greatest thing ever.
What?
In TNA, Sting was the Joker. Derpy Joker. Remember that? No one
I'm
else
gonna
does,
put
but it
on
happened.
my boots. I'm gonna put on my tights.
I'm gonna put on my frisbee.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
And in WWE, Sting is Batman.
Now, Liam,
Yes.
has Batman ever been referred to as the Vigilante before?
No, he hasn't.
No, he has
However-
not.
However,
Sting is
who has
Batman.
been called who has been called the Vigilante has in fact been Green Arrow in the Arrow TV series.
So Sting is Green Arrow.
Sting is Batman.
No, shut up. Anyway, this is... I mean, the appearance on Raw was good, but I don't want him wrestling at WrestleMania.
Look, I got to be honest, okay? That him wrestling at WrestleMania doesn't necessarily bother me. It's if he sticks around. It's kind of like what happened to The Rock. If The Rock just came and did his one match at WrestleMania 28 and that was it, that's fine, right? I thought that was a good idea. I don't mind Sting doing this, and I particularly do not mind the fact that he's not facing The Undertaker. Because Sting versus The Undertaker, I get it, it's a dream match, okay, but guys, you've got a video game console. You can make dream matches on there, and both of them are in their prime in the video games. In real life, you saw how bad The Undertaker could barely carry that match with Brock
That's
Lesnar.
because he suffered a concussion.
Yeah, but he's not exactly helping himself with his age, is he?
Concussion.
No, I don't think. I'm glad that it's not against Undertaker. I'd rather.
I would
him
rather see
be-
Sting and Undertaker than Wyatt than Undertaker. Wyatt
I'd
is
rather.
shit.
I'd rather see Sting versus Wyatt.
Why? He's shit.
Oh, fuck off, Andy. You always say this, and it's for the dumbest reasons. Bray Wyatt is a good athlete. End of story.
I don't want to see a feud where they teleport in and out the fucking ring.
Whatever. But,
Derp
like,
bong, derp bong. I don't want to see
I
that.
just want that as my ringtone.
I want that as my alarm clock in the morning. Jesus.
Derp bong, derp bong, derp bong, derp. We're here.
These are the
derp,
sounds
you
of the
will eat burp.
streets.
I think that something like Bray Wyatt versus Sting would be far more interesting. I think it would give a chance for for Sting to elevate new talent. I'm not particularly a big fan of Bray Wyatt. I think his promos are cryptic for the sake of being cryptic. That it's kind of like that Jeff Hardy thing of the stars in the sky will eat your cereal tomorrow morning.
It's
You know.
always going back to food. It's either cereal or cheese or gravy. Jesus Christ.
I think that's what Bray Wyatt's, the majority of his promos are kind of like. Just cryptic for the sake of cryptic.
No, that was Willow. Willow.
But you see what I mean? I think it's, I don't really see the love behind Bray Wyatt except for his theme. That's really about it.
Even his theme
but-
doesn't make any sense.
But I'd rather Sting go up against somebody that they could use to elevate. They could use Sting to elevate new talent.
I can agree with that, but not fucking.
I agree with that concept, but
Yeah,
fucking
I
they're
think
building towards Sting versus Triple H.
Yeah, they are.
Triple
That's
H.
inevitable. That's inevitable. We can't change that.
You know that young, hot talent that needs to be put over, Triple H? It's like, please, no. I don't even know if Triple H can still go in the ring. I don't even know if Sting could go in the ring, but it's
Well,
like...
the thing that I don't understand. Let's go back again to WrestleMania 28 here for a second. Let's just go back to WrestleMania 28.
What year was that?
What happened at WrestleMania 28?
2012, by the way. End of an era. Triple H, Undertaker, Hell in a Cell, Shawn Michaels as the referee, right? To me, that seemed like it was supposed to be the end of not just them, but they were the last two main Attitude Era guys, excluding The Rock. The Rock was kind of a one-off person, coming and going as you please. To me, that was kind of supposed to be the end. Right, that's it. Their careers are winding down. I didn't expect to see Undertaker again, especially because he was at, I think it was 20-0. And Triple H was already in his sort of executive role, and he would have been taking that on. What happens? WrestleMania 29? Triple H has to put himself in a match because it's WrestleMania. Oh, Brock Lesnar. And guess what? He wins. WrestleMania 30. Oh, he's got to be put into the main event sort of storyline. So even though he opens the show, he's still involved with the main storyline.
He put over Brian.
He
Yeah,
did put over Bryan to his credit,
he
so...
did put over Brian, but he was still inserting himself into the main event storyline.
I know, and it's like...
And now, WrestleMania 31, he's going to put himself in another big not title, but another big match, because it's Sting's first, last, and probably only ever WWE match. And it's got to be against him. Can't be against anybody else. God forbid.
God forbid. God forbid, exactly. It's like, I'm still convinced he's not out of his whole 2002 return, where he got that pop, and he's still living in that moment. Like, he still thinks that he's all that, and it's like, no. We don't want to see you anymore.
That crowd at Raw who popped for him, fuck you.
Yeah, you started all this. This is all your fault.
This is your fault. You
did this!
You brought on the dark days that we now live in because of your pop. You should have all just turned your back on him.
Dickheads.
If you turned your back on him, this wouldn't have happened.
But hey, not everything involving Triple H is terrible. Andy?
Oh yes, Triple H is actually a nice person because Triple H broke kayfabe during Raw. In what is essentially breaking kayfabe, whatever that means, Triple H consoled a crying kid at ringside during the main event after he made the kid cry, and then the kid got some free merch and a backstage pass. All thanks to the gamer. Triple H.
Decent guy, that's what I will say.
So,
even though he does have his negative qualities.
Are you telling me that all I need to do to get free stuff and go backstage is just to go to the front row and blame Triple H and start crying?
Liam.
Yeah.
You're 25 years old.
What's your point?
You're not a child.
But mentally.
Mentally you're a
mentally.
child,
Mentally,
but that doesn't work. Jesus Christ. But point being, taken away from this, it's like Triple H, as bad as we like to talk about him, he's a good guy at heart, really, when it comes to kids.
Oh, the thing is, right, all we've got is those pictures where he's literally just leaning into the kid's, ear, and you can tell that he's saying something, but nobody said what he actually said. What did he say?
Do you suspect he was whispering something really bad, just like,
if you don't shut the fuck
fucking
up, kid,
shut up.
If you don't shut the fuck up, kid, I'm gonna pedigree you through this table. So he doesn't break
I'll throw you into the barricade, I swear to God, if you don't shut up.
Kid, I have a sledgehammer under the ring. Do you want to keep crying?
I'll put you in the rumble and I'll throw you over the top rope, I swear to God.
The thing is, the kid stopped crying, not because Triple H cheered him up, because he terrified him so much, he was scared shitless. Can you imagine?
I'll get Kane out here, shut the fuck up.
No, there's that picture where it's just literally his head is right next to the kid's head. And you can see that he's whispering something. And I could just imagine Triple H being really creepy going, "Your hair smells nice."
Oh God, no.
Why?
No.
Why?
That's not where we're going with
Why?
this.
Do you want to
Why
see
do you
my
always bring it
sledgehammer?
back? Liam, why are you always bringing it back to pedophilia? What's wrong with you? First Randy Savage, now Triple H. Where does it end? Who's next on your hit
Do
list?
you have issues, Liam? Is that it?
Oh, for God's sake.
Do you want to see
Can we
my
move on?
sledgehammer?
No! Moving on, Andy, please.
Okay, so speaking of nothing, the Royal Rumble match has some entrants, and here's the names currently that are going to be in the Royal Rumble match. Ryback,
Brilliant.
Dolph Ziggler, Jimmy and Jey Uso, R-Truth, Damien Sandow, or Miz Dow, whatever the fuck his name is, The Miz, Fernando, according to Keelan, whoever that is. Who is that?
Those are the Matadors. Fernando
Oh,
and
Diego. Oh, Fandango, who I thought he meant. Justin Gabriel. Goldust. Stardust. The Big Show. Kane. Daniel Bryan. Dean Ambrose. Bray Wyatt. Well, I got some bad news, Barrett. Roman Reigns, please don't win. And Rusev.
Okay, so before we start talking about anything specific...
Oh, apparently there's at least one NXT guy to enter, and there probably will be a few surprise names.
Yep.
As long as it's
That's
not,
exactly
as
what I
long
was
as
gonna
it's
say.
not the same year. Like there was one year where they did Jerry Lawler, Booker T, and Michael Cole as
That
entrants.
was last. Was that last year?
That was no. That was like
2
2012, 2013.
I think it was
3 years ago.
2012 or 13. It was one of those. But my
It
God,
was one of those.
that was one of the worst. But
Yeah.
I just want to ask, right? I guess it's our obligatory episode. It's the one before Royal Rumble. Guys, predictions.
Bryan must win.
Ooh. Daniel Bryan has to win, but at the same time, I'm very worried that Roman Reigns is going to win.
Because this is the thing. Apparently, even they don't know who's going to win yet. Which is always,
Yeah.
it's always, you know, it always settles me when I know that
Double
they know,
elimination.
when they know what they're doing with themselves. I mean, you know, it's not like their biggest show of the year's coming up soon, and you know, this is the start to it. No, you know, their biggest show is what, 2 months away, and they don't know what they're doing for it.
This company just gets worse.
This shit should be planned a year in advance. I'm telling you, if I was Vince, I'd say, look, right? Okay, so we're at WrestleMania 31. I want you to start thinking of what we can do for WrestleMania 32 and build towards that for the next year. Go! Right?
That's how it should be, but at the same time, Vince McMahon rewrites the Raw scripts half an hour before the show.
And tell
So-
people to have fun.
I'll
Yeah.
rewrite the scripts, damn it!
Roman
I-
Reigns has to talk about beanstalks!
Roman Reigns needs to talk about magic beads.
We gotta push fables for WrestleMania! It's like, Vince, stop writing his promos, please. You don't know what you're talking about.
Succotash, damn it.
I'm gonna have some fun,
Suffering
damn it!
succotash! But, anyway.
So
I'm-
the thing is, I've got to try and sort of get you guys to think here. Like, I know you want Daniel Bryan to win, but do you actually think he will? That is a question.
I hope he does.
No, that's not what I'm
Makes
asking.
sense.
I'm not asking you hope. I'm saying, do you actually think he will?
I think they must see something in him now, surely.
I can't answer.
Roman
I really
Reigns
can't. I really
can't
can't.
talk.
This is the trouble.
He can't talk.
What do you mean he can't talk?
He can't
Who
talk.
can't talk? Who can't?
Roman Reigns.
Well, he can talk. He just can't, read a script.
He had acting lessons, and he's still shit.
Because Vince McMahon writes his promos.
Yeah, to be fair, you can be the best actor in the world, but if you're given a crap script...
Okay, yeah, but still, he sucks.
He doesn't suck, Andy.
No, I think when... The thing is, Roman Reigns is getting the Cena effect, right? And that's... The Cena effect, I don't really need to explain it. You all know it. Someone gets shoved down your throats, you turn on them. Roman Reigns has been promised since he debuted with the Shield that he was going to be the next Golden Boy. And now it's finally happening, and people are turning on him. I think athletically, he's better than Cena.
Well, yes.
Well, yeah.
I think
course,
Cena's
but
a
it's
better
like-
talker, but athletically, Roman Reigns is better.
Yeah, but if you give a guy the same, routine of moves to do within a match, after a while, it will get boring.
It will,
Please give him room to, move.
but the thing is, unlike Cena can talk, but he can't really walk the walk. With Roman Reigns, give him Paul Heyman. Give him the manager. That's what managers were originally for. Can I just remind everyone, Andre the Giant could not speak pretty much a word of English, and yet he's one of the most memorable characters that he ever had.
Brock Lesnar had Paul Heyman.
Why not give him a manager?
By had, I mean has, because
That
he
is a
can't
fair
speak.
point, but it's there aren't many managers going right now. Who would you put with Roman Reigns? And don't say Paul Heyman, because that's the default choice everyone goes for. Who would you put him with? There's no one.
It depends. Are we having him as a babyface or a heel?
Let's go with babyface.
Oh, that's even tougher.
Yeah, really.
That is a tough one. Babyface. Babyface. I don't know. That is a tough one, to be fair.
You would have to give him a completely new guy we haven't seen who can talk. It's like, when Zeb Coulter showed up, pretty much anyone who didn't know about Dutch Mantel, no one knew who he was. But now, he's one of the greatest managers, along with Paul Heyman.
I don't know, to be fair. I don't know, but...
Well, they could find that someone, because Tough Enough is returning to TV.
Whoa, we haven't even finished!
I'm trying to segue.
What kind of segue was that?
It was the best.
We don't know. Anyway, Tough Enough.
Yeah, they could find that person on Tough Enough.
Alright, go on, talk about Tough Enough then.
So, Tough Enough is returning to TV.
After originally being planned for the network last year, WWE have now confirmed that the Tough Enough reality show will be returning on the USA Network. USA President Chris McCucumber, Chris McCumber.
Did you just say Chris Cucumber?
I read
Chris
that.
McCucumber.
Chris McCumber announced that the groundbreaking reality series Tough Enough will be returning on television on the USA Network. I'm pleased to announce that USA is bringing back Tough Enough, the action-packed competition reality show from the ratings juggernaut WWE. Lol. McCumber said in a speech during the Television Critics Association Winter Press Tour that the show will have a completely new format with live elements that will truly make this event television. McCumber continued after signing after signing another multi-year deal for Raw and SmackDown. This is the perfect time for the series and capitalize on enormous audience appeal of sports entertainment.
But this is the problem that I have.
My
What
favorite wrestler
separates
of all time is Alicia Fox. No, that ain't it. Fuck.
Thanks for interrupting me.
No more.
What separates Tough Enough from NXT? What's the difference?
Tough Enough must be people who don't know how to wrestle.
Tough Enough is going to be a rip-off of The Ultimate Fighter.
Great. Brilliant.
But,
Do they
Wonderful.
do they
If I have
win a
to be
chance?
if I have to be honest, if they're going to create a really crappily scripted reality, quote-unquote reality show, I'd rather they do this than Total Divas.
I'd rather
I guess. I mean,
I'd rather they did
sure,
this.
I
the
think
concept
I
of-
think this is the lesser of two evils.
Yeah, the concept of Tough Enough itself is a good concept. I just don't see how they're gonna make it, like, individual enough to separate it from any other show they're already doing that's quasi-reality or rookies trying to make it big.
Did you say
Like, what can they do?
Hang on, did you just say Wookiees?
I definitely said rookies.
I swear you said Wookiees, like Chewbacca just shows up in the ring.
No, you've clearly got Star Wars on the brain.
Chewbacca versus John Cena, WrestleMania 31.
Hey, Chewbacca can cut a better promo than Reigns.
This is true, yes.
Alright, Chewie.
Now, Chewie, we're gonna be facing each other at Elimination Chamber. What are you gonna do?
Sorry, Chewie, I'm wrong. It's called Fastlane.
He just has Han Solo as a mouthpiece because he can't talk.
Oh my god,
I
yes. Have Chewbacca as a heel and Han Solo as his manager.
Just have
Who
Han Solo
wants
manage
me-
Roman Reigns. There
Who
you go.
wants me to do a Chewbacca impression?
Go on, then.
Go. That's a sheep. That's definitely a sheep, Andy.
I'll try it again. Wait.
That's just gargling. That's gargling
Isn't that what
toothpaste.
Chewbacca sounds like, though?
No, he sounds like.
Sounds
To be
like a
fair,
phone
Sam sounds
vibrating.
more like a phone vibrating.
He sounds like a phone vibrating.
What are we doing? This is a wrestling podcast. We're all just
Oh
doing
my
impressions
God.
of Chewbacca.
Hey, Andy,
Yes?
why was Elimination Chamber dropped?
Well, according to Stephanie McMahon, in a recent interview with the Nerdist, whatever the fuck that is, Stephanie McMahon explained why the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view has been dropped. She said it was increasingly difficult to hang the 10-ton structure above the ring because a lot of modern arenas have big, beautiful displays because they have all about that base. And it is especially difficult with scoreboards. It may be that the match returns as and when it works best, rather than being set in stone once a year before WrestleMania, and that's the way it fucking should be, the end.
Yep, it should be that way. It makes it more special, it makes it like a more hot commodity whenever it does happen, and it's like...
And now all they need to do is do that with all their fucking gimmick events.
Yep, all of
I
their gimmick events. Don't
agree.
put them on Raw every week.
Because the thing is, again, WrestleMania 28, for some reason that I'm always coming back to WrestleMania 28.
It wasn't even a good event, mate.
No. But, to be fair, right, the whole thing about the end of an era in a Hell in a Cell match, is it me, or would that have been, the Hell in a Cell would have been a bit more special if, I don't know, you didn't see it every fucking year in September.
Really. It's like, you have a pay-per-view called Hell in a Cell.
So,
What's
let's have
the
a Hell
hell?
in a Cell at WrestleMania, even though we have a pay-per-view dedicated to that entire match type.
What the hell in the cell are you thinking, guys?
I see what you did there.
What do you think?
Fucking yeah, I agree with this decision. It's like, it makes it a better event to witness, because it's like, you can only have so many ideas when you do it once a year. It just gets boring after a while.
So, speaking of things,
Oh my god.
Alberto
Andy,
Del...
you need to work on your segues. We actually make fun of you for saying stuff like that, and yet you still do it.
Okay, well you fucking think of something then.
Well, I don't know what...
He's set in his ways, man.
Yeah, just do it, because I don't know what the next news is. But...
You know who else competed at Hell in a Cell once? Alberto Del Rio.
There
What's
you
he
go.
doing now?
Alberto El Patron, I think you'll find, has signed with Lucha Underground. Lucha Underground has signed the AAA World Heavyweight Champion, Alberto El Patron. It was announced today by Lucha Underground, the new Lucha Libre wrestling franchise from the Emmy Award-winning producer Mark Burnett, fuck it. Robert Rodriguez and Factory Made Ventures, the Mexican professional wrestler and the mixed martial artist, competed in his first match in Los Angeles, and Lucha Underground airs Wednesday nights, blah, 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 blah. We are thrilled to have El Patron join Lucha Underground, says executive producer and showrunner Eric Van Wagenen, and he is a bold and exciting luchador who delivers attitude and skill, and he is a very welcome addition to our roster. Great.
When you said his name, what's his name? Alberto Patron, right?
Alberto El Patron.
Alberto El Patron, right? Is it me, or when you said Patron, did anybody else think of Harry Potter?
I did.
Like...
It's just the way he says it. He's like, Patron.
Patron, right?
I have a Patron. It is a stag.
Like, no, I can just imagine, like... Okay, so,
What?
so you know in Harry Potter 3, and he's getting attacked by all the Dementors, and he goes, Expecto Patron, and then just hear...
He just goes fucking-
Alberto El Patron!
And then fucking Alberto comes out and he's like, "You hisses!
No.
You're trying to hurt
I've
Eddie!"
got a better one, right? So he goes, Expecto Patron, and then you just hear Alberto Del Rio's theme.
And then he comes flying out in a car or something, and he just runs over all of the
Oh no!
Dementors.
You know how Harry sees like a deer for some reason.
Yeah.
When it's Alberto Del Rio's car, he's like, "What the fuck is that?"
And just every time it drives by, you just hear his theme.
And like golden showers come down. for
Sam,
some reason.
just put it in during this whole bit. Just put it in.
Oh yeah, I have a great idea for what I'm gonna do.
Harry! Expecto Patronum!
Oh yeah! Wait a minute, he's back! Damas y caballeros, es mi honor presentarles al hombre que hace su nombre rezo aquí en Raw. Él es la esencia excelencia, al orgullo, el patrón, él es Alberto. Oh my gosh. Hit the off switch.
Alberto El Patron and Ricardo Rodriguez's head just pops up for no reason.
Yes, Alberto.
Oh my god, I'm gonna do it. Shut up.
Patron.
Right, unfortunately, here at Lucha Underground, we couldn't afford Ricardo Rodriguez. So here's this white, stupid, skinny, nerdy guy. Alberto El Patron. Patron.
I can just imagine him going to
Jesus Christ.
Dumbledore and just go, but it was...
Harry?
Why would Harry go, but Harry?
But Hagrid, I'm just Harry.
For some reason, my patron
Just
turned into
Harry.
Alberto Del Rio.
My patron. My patron. Patronus.
Whatever.
Mate.
Yeah, and Alberto Del Rio is next to
Patronus.
him, and he's just like, what?
Yes, why am I here?
But he's just a glowing white
Like,
figure.
Was I
He's
supposed
just a
to do
glowing
something?
white figure.
Was I supposed to be a big deal fairly quick?
Ah.
And then he slaps someone and, like, Dumbledore's like, "You're fired.
Dumbledore's like, leave Hogwarts. How do we
You're
get
fired from
onto
being a Patronus."
pop culture all the time? We
I
go
don't
from
know, I
Chewbacca
don't
to Harry
know.
Potter.
I think that's the sign we have to end the show
It is
now.
probably...
No, I have
Oh
to
my
sing.
God.
Although, we do have 2 more things to do before we can end.
Okay, go on then.
The first thing we have to do is announce who won that free t-shirt.
Yeah, guys, come on, you dropped the
Oh, yeah,
ball
we
there.
forgot
If
all
I
about
was
that.
on that show...
So the winner of a t-shirt, right, it was picked out from a random draw. And I can now say, the person who won a free shirt is...
Alberto El Patron.
Justin Patrick!
Ba, 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 ba.
Oh, wow, okay, so,
Wow.
that's been taken care of. We'll get in touch, Justin. I hope you enjoy whatever you get. So,
We haven't
now,
decided your prize
Anything.
yet. We just know it's a t-shirt.
it's in negotiations. Anyway, now it is time for the Quan to sing.
What is the Quan singing? What is the Quan singing?
Quan is singing No Chance in Hell
Are you really?
In Vince McMahon's voice, yes.
in Vince McMahon's voice.
Right, I'm going to mute myself. I need to listen to this. Hang on, and
Yep.
I don't want to be laughing all the way through. So let me just mute myself, and then
I've just got a text off my sister to shut the fuck up.
brilliant.
So basically, unfortunately, I'm
No,
sorry, but
no,
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 I
no,
can't
we have to
say
do
no,
this.
no.
You have to do
can't
this now.
You've got to do
guys.
this. You've got to do this.
You have to do
Sorry.
it, man.
No. you've
Oh
gotta
yes,
do
it's
this.
you, the guy that was bails out and everything.
I had a legitimate
That's
reason.
different,
I had
though.
a legitimate reason to bail out of the
I have a legitimate
co-host
reason
of the
to
year
bail.
award thingy.
Fine. Fine.
Right, I'm
gonna
muting
quit.
myself.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. No chance! That's sloshing up, damn it! Up against a machine too strong, damn it! Pretty politicians buying souls from months. Oh, puppets, damn it, have some fun! Who'll find their place in line, damn it! But tie a string around the network now, boy, network! 999 Michael Cole, cause you got no chance, damn it! No chance in hell, damn it! Have some fun, damn it! None, damn it! Liverpool sounds like a disease, damn it! No chance in hell! No chance, damn it! Have some fun! No chance in hell, damn it! Come on, damn it! Come on, damn it! Come and get it, damn it! Come on, Michael Cole! Sell the network, damn it! Come on, come and get it! Come on, damn it! Have some fun, Michael Cole, damn it! Come on, come and get it! Come on, Michael Cole! Fuck, go on! Sounds like when I talk I'm choking all the time! No chance! No chance in hell! Damn it! No chance! No chance in hell! Damn it! No chance! No chance in hell! Damn it! No chance! No chance in hell! Can I remind you it's been 616 days?
Well, that was amazing.
Liam is apparently laughing too much.
Liam's laughing too much, so apparently we have to end the show without him. So, he has been Liam Dunn, and I have been Sam Brooks, your 2014 co-host of the year.
Goodbye.
Bye. Don't sing the theme.
Change it then, for fuck's sake.